Good morning, kids. I hope you have enjoyed the Diwali, and after a break, we are here with one more story. So, today I'm going to tell you a story about social justice. Yes, children, it is very important to have equality where we are living. And today we are going to learn about the Bhoodan movement. Yes, children, let's read the story. Vinoba Bhave was born on September 11, 1895. His name was Vinayak Rao Bhave. His parents were Narhari Shambhu Rao and Rukmani Devi. He was born in Raigad in Maharashtra. Yes, so Vinoba Bhave was one of the teachers who worked for social justice. We will come to know when we go ahead and read the lesson that what he worked for. He was an academically brilliant and was well read in the writings of Maharashtrian saints and philosophy. He also showed keen inclination towards mathematics. Vinoba Bhave was an avid reader and kept himself updated with the latest happening in the events of the world. In 1916, he decided to pursue further studies in Bombay and left home to give his intermediate exams. On the way, he thought he changed his mind and decided to go to Banaras and study ancient Sanskrit. Yes, so Vinoba Bhave, he was very keen towards mathematics, and he went to Mumbai to complete his intermediate exams. However, he thought that he should go to Banaras and study Sanskrit. At the Banaras Hindu University, a report of a speech of Gandhi greatly influenced him, and he decided to go and meet Gandhi at Kochram Ashram in Ahmedabad. That meeting changed the course of Vinod Bhave's life, and he decided to stay back in ashram. There he studied students and did spinning. He was involved in various constructive programs in the ashram. In 1925, upon Gandhiji's suggestion, Bhave moved to Vaikom, Kerala, to oversee the entry of Harijans in temple. So from Banaras, Vinoba Bhave went to Banaras and he met Gandhiji, and he was so influenced by Gandhiji that he decided to take an active part in the overseas entry of Harijans in the temple. So at that time, Harijans were not allowed in the temple. So he went there for justice. Vinoba Bhave worked tirelessly towards eradicating social evils like inequality. He was influenced heavily by the example set by Gandhiji. He took up the case of Harijans. It was his aim to establish the kind of society that Gandhiji has envisioned for an independent India. He adopted the term Sarvodaya from Gandhiji, which simply means progress for all. The Sarvodaya movement under Vinoba Bhave implemented various programs during 1950s. The chief among them was Bhoodan movement. In 1951, Vinoba Bhave started the peace trek on foot through the violence-torn regions in Telangana. On April 18, 1951, the Harijans of the village requested him to prove them with around 80 acres of land to make a living. Vinoba asked the landlord of the village to come forward and save the Harijans. To everybody's surprise, the landlord got up and offered the required land. This incident added a new chapter in the history of sacrifice of non-violence. It was the beginning of the Bhoodan gift of land movement. The movement continued for 13 years, and Vinoba Bhave touched the length and breadth of the country, a total distance of 58741 kilometers. He was successful in collecting around 4.4 million acres of land, to which around 1.3 million was distributed among poor landless farmers. The movement attracted admirers of all over the world and was commended for being one of the experiment of such an inquit voluntary social justice. Yes, children. So Vinoba Bhave worked for equality of Harijans. And then he went to Telangana and then he spoke to the landlords there and got 4.4 million acre of land, out of which 1.3 million acre he gave it to the poor farmers so that they can earn their living. He worked very hard for Harijans to get equal rights in the temple. This is what social justice is, children, when we think about everybody, not just us. I hope you liked the story and you will read the story once again, and always be true and stand for the justice, children. Okay, I will see you in the